Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays XCOM 2. We beat a Chosen on the last one. It's great news, except for the fact that it, like, milled my soldiers down to 0 because of all the injuries. Not 0, but less. I'm gonna do a couple of things. First off, as requested, my boy is not named Spark001. Come on. We gotta be Nor.
All of the Templars are in your debt, Commander. You have done
Northernlion. There we go. And then voice doesn't matter, but go back a little bit here. Head. If I'm gonna be a robot, I'm gonna be one of the cool robots. Yo. Yes. I'm gonna be a skeleton robot. 100%. There's only 2 variety of arms, huh? Okay. What about a torso? Can we get cool? No, there are no cool torsos. Well, it is, you know, the Halloween season. Why don't we create some spooky, scary skeletons? There you go. I don't really want to be a leopard. Oh my god. That's the... I can't. It's actually too bad. Nah, I kind of like... Actually, that's pretty good. There you go. Northernlion. That's step 1. Step 2 is we can actually, and I don't know why, I had like an enormous brain fart. We can totally queue up things.
There's just no way he can be that accurate without some kind of help.
In here. We got so many supplies. Let's queue up a bolt caster. Let's queue up a shadow keeper. And then let's... How many cores do we have? 4 left? Let's make some experimental grenades and some experimental heavy weapons, and then that'll do that for now. Oh, having killed the Chosen, we're gonna get a cutscene. I did not realize.
Even now, we feel its absence. A voice, silenced forever.
And the other 2 get weaker.
Does not our very life force flow?
And then the other 2 get weaker.
We feel such loss.
And that causes us to make the rest of you weaker.
Something
For Ryan's sake.
emptiness and satisfaction.
Which makes you complacent and weaker. They're happy their brother dies.
Succumbed to the cravings of your humanity. You squander our gift to you. What was given can be taken away.
This is what awaits us all, should you fail. Return their commander to us while time yet remains. Leave us.
As a result of the torture they faced at the hands of the elders, they're now weaker, they have half as much HP and will destroy them much more easily. Probably, sadly, not true. Okay. We were looking at alloys. We were making contact. We had to... Okay. Finish the supply drop. Get the alloys, which we were like mid-scan for. Make contact with Western Europe. Get ready to assault the facility. We're in a great spot on this campaign. Playing like garbage, but in a great spot on the meta campaign, at least. And lots of stuff queuing up right now to be done soon. Supply drop is done. We're gonna ignore that. Yeah, mourn your fallen kin, whatever you say, buddy. We're gonna scan over here to get the remaining alloys. Then we're gonna make contact with Western Europe. I don't really want to do the facility right off the bat. I'd rather take a little bit of time to perfect the beats and continue to have love for the streets. So we got 12 ability points, which basically makes up for that terrible mistake I made by accidentally spending a bunch of points. Covert action complete. We'll assign another one. I kind of want to recruit a scientist, finish some research faster. Admittedly, we probably should get to work on, like, hunting, but we actually don't have enough majors available because they're all injured. So I think it's actually pretty sensible to just recruit a soldier. I'll use 10 Illyrium. It's probably a rookie mistake, but I don't mind it at all. So, big time. Basically, you're not doing anything yet. there's no risks on this mission. So we should send a soldier that we actually are likely to want in the future. So what do we have too many of? We have too many sharpshooters. So Nick is going to go on this mission. And we'll also send somebody else that can gain experience. Why not continue to send Cynthia Jefferson? The reason being, again, we still need to build a psionics lab. I like having an engineer in the infirmary. We definitely need an engineer here. An engineer in the proving ground is nice. We got projects set up, and an engineer in the resistance ring is pretty good. We should have gone for recruit engineer maybe instead, but we got so many supplies. If the black market is actually open, we should just buy some. All right, so we built tracer rounds. They give you plus 10 aim. I think that could be useful on a variety of units, but in particular, I mean, again, on rangers to make sure that they don't miss, but maybe even specialists. Not my favorite of all the projects, but okay, guerrilla ops. This is what I was looking for. I would like to get an engineer. Difficult. All advent soldiers now have a chance to reanimate its psionic zombies. Sit reps, high explosives. Not that bad. In fact, we could, well, if we could send Dragonova, that would be better, but very difficult. We get a ranger. Absolutely unneeded. 88 intel. Not necessary. I think this is the right call. Difficult. Destroy the relay. We get an engineer. Counters a dark event, and the sit rep is not bad. The Chosen could be here, and that would be unfortunate, but dude, we have so many supplies. I actually, like, this number makes me feel guilty, more guilty, I should say, than any number related to our soldiers being wounded. We gotta spend this. It's just, what are we doing?
Commander, I've got trace chemical readings throughout
Mix
that
of
area
volatile
showing a mix of
compounds. The
volatile
whole place could end up on fire.
If we're not careful, that
Good
whole
to
place could
know.
end up on fire.
Make weapons available. Make items available. Make armor available. We should use our revitalization chamber at some point, because we're never gonna, you can only use it once per soldier per game. Let's start small though. We definitely, like, we don't need to send Kate here. We might want to send Dragonova, because she can deal with the explosives. In fact, let's do it. Pay 1 Illyrium core to restore her to full HP and will for one mission. After she ends, she'll be restored to her current state. Each soldier can be revitalized only once per game. I mean, it's, the core, losing that kind of sucks, I guess. But we built it. We spent on it. Why not go for it, right? So she's been revitalized. And then we'll send Fox, because we have a plethora of specialists. Let's send the Spark. This is the reason the Spark exists, basically. Dude, he looks cool as heck. I should say I look cool as heck. We'll send, who's Bear? Bear and Mathas? No, Bear and Kate. Okay, so they can't make a connection on this one. Nick's out on a mission. Austin and Nick are bonded. Mathas and Sinvicta are bonded, but Sinvicta... Oh, Sinvicta's available. Okay, so let's send Sinvicta. Let's send Mathas. And then we got one more flex spot available that probably goes to the Templar. All right. Now, we got a lot to do here, actually. Dragonova. Take the Temnotic rifle that's actually been upgraded. And you know... Sure. You know what? You didn't have a lot of HP, so embrace that. Michael A.L. Fox, welcome to the show. You get the best magnetic rifle. It can still hold one more slot, but you can't put an advanced laser sight on it. Your loadout, on the other hand, we can change. So you're going to be rolling the Skulljack, possibly tracer rounds, but does anybody else here have kill zone? I want to see, like, did I give Nick kill zone? No, Nick's not on this mission. We don't have a sharpshooter. Okay, so nobody here is going to have kill zone, probably. Let's start with Sinvicta for a second. We'll have to go back. Sinvicta's going to take the good shard gun. Kind of like the idea of putting him in the spider suit. And then we'll give him the ionic axe and the talon rounds. I would just wish that the spider suit didn't expose the midriff every time. Mathas, of course, is our grenadier. Gonna put him in the exosuits. Gonna give him the frost grenade. And we're gonna give him the... probably a frag. Seems sensible. I wish I could give Dragonova the tracer round. So I think it's pretty simple, actually. Fox takes the tracer. Ah, but he needs a med kit. Him taking the med kit is probably more important. Well, you... Hold on. He needs the Skulljack as well, because we can do so much for ourselves with the hacking. Taking a lot of units that can't hold things, which is a problem here. And then the suit doesn't make it much better. Sorry, why does Mathas have 2 frags? There we go. Frostbomb frag. And then you, I guess, tracer rounds. Nobody with a nanoscale? Not a huge fan of that, but let's launch it up. Oh, well, first off, before we do, we didn't give her the better weapon, if there is even a better weapon for her here. She might be able to do better with the spider armor than Sinvicta, actually. So let's just edit this, because this also gives Sinvicta another slot. So we'll give him the Predator armor. Allows him to hold another frag or maybe a nanoscale. Or battle scanner might even be effective. And then her, she might not be able to hold the tracer rounds if we do this, but... Oh, she can't even hold the... Alright. Alright. I still think this is better. We don't need a spider suit necessarily. Let's launch it up. You may disagree with my approach here, and you may well be correct. As I always say.
In position for deployment.
But this is the approach I'm going to choose to take. We haven't lost a soldier in a long time. Oh, I meant to... I did bring a sharpshooter, didn't I? Yeah. I brought this nameless dude. Or did I take him out, actually, when I... Let's take a look when we get in. I was going to say we got to give this guy, like, an actual face. Because we have a nameless soldier. Which means we've probably never taken them on a mission. I wanted to take Dragonova for sure, though, because she can actually maybe finally use the, like, blow-up natural explosives line.
Remember, Commander, there are extremely volatile materials scattered throughout
Momentum
this area.
move available?
We need to make sure our troops are clear of any possible explosions.
No, we didn't take our nameless soldier. Okay. Well, Dragonova should go first. Pretty much always.
I'm on the move.
We only have 9 turns. Not exactly a lot of time. So we're going to make a pretty big move to begin with. Next, I want to move actually with Sinvicta. Because I want to, if possible, finally get use out of our battle scanner. To see what awaits us. I've been really bad about building this and then never using it. We don't see anything. And you know what? It might seem like that's a waste. I very much disagree.
I can make it.
Feel like it's actually quite nice. Gives me the confidence to take these yellow moves.
Got it. Moving.
Be a little bit more ready for what awaits us in the future here. Just watch out. I mean, that thing is probably an explosive. So we don't want to cluster all of our units around it, is my guess. Okay, we get 1 turn of extra battle scanning. Nothing. Dragonova goes first.
Moving as ordered.
She's got vision. And it's on a pod that is probably going to make us happy to have brought a Skulljack along.
I comply.
Reaper. Devastating chain melee. Each melee kill grants an extra action. Not as good at taking out enemies that are not the Lost. Get ready, because we got like a lot of potentially good moves here. This pod should go down, but we have to play it right. I know that he's not behind cover here. This is more of like a... maybe not even a run and gun, maybe like giving Mathas an extra action sort of turn. So we want Mathas to have vision. I don't think he's going to get it. He might be able to shoot a rocket, though. Okay, so how do you start? I think you open with a rocket here from our heavy unit. Fox doesn't do anything because he can hack. So Invictus kind of hanging back for now. Mathas has grenades that he can throw. Dragonova. Interesting. I actually really like the idea of Dragonova starting by blowing this up. Let's start with that and then see how the rest of the turn strikes us.
Enjoy the show.
It doesn't hit the robot, which is good because we can handle the robot fairly easily ourselves. So we almost killed the Alienware. We're not revealed yet either. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't love this move, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Prepare to fight.
It's not really as much of an ambush. We did get an extra ability point. The robot still doesn't know we're here. So I'm actually going to take an extra turn to just Overwatch. Even though we're revealed. I don't think this guy's launching... He might be launching rockets at us. Give Mathas another move. I don't know why I was thinking I was giving that move to Dragonova. Like, we could freeze him. I'm actually... I think I messed up. And I think that the best way to get out of that mess up is to use our momentum plus Frost Bomb right away. Obviously, we could have done better on this because we could have just used our Frost Bomb earlier. But I still think we shoot it like this because this prevents us from getting hit by a missile barrage. And essentially, these all exist as contingencies. Like, every inventory item we have exists as an opportunity for us to get out of a jam. So he's only frozen for one more turn, which means we'll probably try to kill him. And if it works, awesome. If it doesn't, Fox will go for the stun, like, right away.
Is it clear?
So I don't know. Mathas does not have Shredder. So we're pretty much just going to have to eat through his armor, unfortunately. That went really well.
Armor still holding.
If Dragonova gets a kill, she doesn't unconceal. Generates focus on kills. We're probably better off generating focus on kills because it does more damage. Now, this is a bit of a dangerous move because it could trigger a pod. But it's also me, baby. Okay, some armor shredded and a decent damage roll.
Moving to position.
I think you have Malf move into position to, like, 100% get the kill. 95%. So actually, I don't want him to get the kill, if possible. I'd prefer for him to just get the wounding. So I'm actually gonna make a bit of a dangerous choice to try to generate focus. I'm gonna take the shot with Dragonova. Doesn't get the kill. 50% chance she pops concealment. And she, I mean, super rolled out of that. But she can always go back into concealment later. And we're gonna punch this guy to build focus. That way we do more damage in the future, and we have focus that we can use for our other abilities. And apart from that, we just chose to keep her as far away from the potential explosions as she could be. That pod didn't have to be... Like, we went overkill on that pod, but... It is what it is. So I think, Dragonova goes into Shadow again.
My life is in your hands.
And then we just move forward, because our relay's in here. So we're not too far away, but once we find it, we want to go off on it real quick. Okay, we found a pod.
We have a positive ID on the alien relay.
Doesn't seem that bad. And there's a robot in there, so we actually, like, Malf's job is pretty important here, I think. Unfortunately, there's, like, literally no place he can stand that's in cover. We basically have to choose if we're going to go off on this pod or if we're going to wait one more turn. We're going to wait one more turn. They're not going to spot us is the thing. They've spotted us is the thing. As soon as I moved, the game hiccuped a little bit and I was like, oh no. That's alright. We didn't make the rash decision to put anybody on Overwatch, so this is actually completely okay. And the robot's hanging out over here. Has Malf moved? He is not, which is... Oh, but Malf doesn't even have the combat protocol. Or he has combat protocol, but he doesn't have Haywire protocol, so it's actually irrelevant. We shouldn't have been worried so much. So first things first.
Launching.
Mathas goes for an ice-cold rocket. Took out one unit, destroyed the cover of another. I can live with that. Amplify. Mark a single target with a psionic lens, causing them to take 33% damage from a number of future single target attacks. Costs 1 focus. We don't need cover. And by we, oh, wait. Our robot has Shredder. We should have used that earlier. So I think this turn, take 3 actions. Because we really need to take out this pod right away. So we're going to... We can't fire a rocket over the shopping cart. That's fine, believe it or not. Because we actually are okay taking 2 attacks on this guy. If 1 hits, I'm happy. Because the reason that this is good is because it shredded the armor. So the second one missing sucks.
Target engagement failure.
But it also is what it is. Alright, so this is Sinvicta's time to shine. He's going to throw an axe at the robot. If he stuns it, we're clear. Wonderful. Apart from that, now we got to find a way to get in. I mean, rending this thing would be fine. But we really got to find a way to murder this jerk back here. So I'm actually going to take an extra turn with Sinvicta.
Heading out.
I think he's going to have like a 40% chance to hit, which is not great. Oh, he doesn't even see the other one. I should have put him on the other side. It's my bad. Well, all she can really do is rend. So she's gonna do it, and the reason is it puts her super out here that the Advent Trooper might be like, all right, I'm gonna take a shot at her because she's the easiest money right now. And then little do they know, we got Parry active, so we're not gonna take any damage from that. And then Malf, you're basically you're doing what specialists do. You're hanging out here at the back, going in Overwatch. Sinvicta still has his action because I'm an idiot. Sinvicta goes into Overwatch as well. And this is where we hope to sit yourself down. Easy money.
Hostile target down.
And Sinvicta got promoted. That's pretty big, actually. So this thing's on fire. I'd rather move over here, I think, and get our shots in on this. I think we're about to win the mission. But we will have to neutralize all enemy targets after we do this. Why have her risk coming out of concealment, right? Like, why have her risk even going in there? Should just take a auto pistol shot at it. Not gonna get the kill, but so what? There could be a pod on the other side of this building. I would prefer to avoid that chance if possible. If possible. So I think I am gonna, you know, you're not gonna be the biggest fan of this, but eliminate our turn timer. 100% chance we come out of concealment. No, 50% chance we come out of concealment. I don't know, it said 100 before we took the shot. Everybody else, reload an Overwatch. We're gonna reconvene, and then we're gonna basically go look for everybody else on the mission, if they haven't looked for us already. Alright, same for you guys. Like, back it up.
On your order.
Reload.
Reloading.
Overwatch.
I'll keep a watchful eye.
Gotta go.
Overwatch. Reload.
Reloaded.
Everyone's gonna be fine. I mean, even Mathas should probably reload. Even though he's got, you know, so much armor that nothing could kill him. Why not give him the ability to defend himself?
Always vigilant.
Alright. So, we're free of the turn timer nonsense. And ready to go here. So let's send Sinvicta up a little bit. This car's already exploded, so it's like the safest place for us.
I hope it's worth it.
It's not too far.
Knowing that we're not going to pop a pod here, we can pretty much
Long-range movement.
move everybody up. Not have to worry too much about them being in cover. This is a pretty standard sweep to finish the mission right here.
Alright, I'll go.
My watch begins.
And we still have a decent amount of explosives.
On the move.
To deal with any potential riffraff.
I am trusting you.
I mean, that's almost certainly a trash can, but it might be an explosive trash can. Okay, we found our last pod, it seems. I don't love it. Double mutons and an Alienware. A lot of HP to get through. But we do still have our rocket. This cat. Don't let this cat trick you into thinking it's being mistreated. My dude is just annoying. Alright, I don't know why your rocket launcher is garbage. Pretty sure you end up taking that 44, though. So Mathas is kind of an interesting option for us here. I like this move. He's kind of concealed, except from that guy back there. So that guy now becomes like public enemy number 1. But we're going to hold off until we know what everybody's up to. Because a proper remote start, I actually can't believe that she cannot hit this truck. I was going to say a proper remote start is like 10 out of 10. She doesn't have eyes on the car. Cat, slow your roll. 7 to 8 damage, huh? So it's like almost a guaranteed kill. You probably start with your action. I think Fox has got to get in there. We almost have to send... Well, that's pretty much your move. Although the guaranteed damage actually is better. Okay, hear me out here. I got to move. Combat, he doesn't have a shot on the one that I wanted him to have a shot on. Still, there's... We're making a turn out of something here. That puts you like full on in explosive range, and I hate that. So you can destroy that muton's cover. So here's the general gist of what I want to happen here. I still can't believe I can't sneak a rocket through. It's like the world's largest rocket. You shoot and hit. I didn't expect it to be that easy. Now, can you do your sweet murder spree? Because, like, this is a guaranteed kill. No!
Forgive me. I can't take this for long.
I already knew you're not supposed to attack mutons. That's actually 100% my own fault and also very stupid of me. Sinvicta, you've done it before. Let's bail her out. 49, 26, 14. Get the kill. That's good. 2 40s working out for us is pretty important. Next step, blow up this muton. If we can leave only the Codex alive, I mean, there's a genuine chance we lose our Templar here. That did 2 damage. It did destroy the cover, though. So we only have the weird Codex left. And it pretty much is up to, Oh, Sinvicta, Bladestorm! Only Zhang has Bladestorm? Nah. Okay, Shadowbind is actually, like, worthless as far as I'm concerned. That's a wasted turn. If they get tempo advantage over us, Shadowbind seems terrible for us. If they don't have the tempo advantage, then we just destroy them. Assuming we get the kill this turn. If we don't get the kill this turn, then we got problems. Losing Sinvicta sucks, by the way, because he's like... He's our highest damage dealer by a factor of 1,000,000. So start by destroying the cover. It worked. Now we've got 4 units... No, we got 3 units left to deal a lot of damage. Why 3? Sinvicta's gone.
I will reposition.
Murphy's gone. And, Mathas took his action already. So the Spark can take extra actions this turn, which I think is your easiest bet ever made. So I think you probably start with a shot. This would be a terrible miss. The fact that it didn't do much damage also sucks. Then, no. I was gonna say, the rocket can't get over this little hump right here. I'd be surprised. This would be a very nice kill. It was actually a crit rocket. Even luckier. Hey, and our Spark got promoted. Alright, we got lucky. That just reinforces. Never let your Templar attack a Muton. This is the easiest picture of all time. Soldier 1, absolutely this robot. And then the formation, solo. Something like that. Text. I'm gonna make it just like a movie poster. He's back. Gotta change that font. That's like an 80s font. That's terrible. That's horrible. Awful. Pretty bad. I like that. There you go. It's like a old 1970s video cover. That is just terrible. There you go. He's back, coming this fall. Take photo. I didn't, like, Northernlion, I should say, didn't do that well this mission. And I, as a commander, didn't do that well. I thought we started pretty strong, a little bit overkill, mishandled some of the pods, and then really mishandled the Templar situation at the end. But we made it through. We're going to get an engineer. I think there was only 1 wound, and our Spark got promoted. As did Sinvicta, actually. I forgot about that. So he's going to get Bladestorm. He was just 1 level too shy of getting there. Oh, Dragonova got injured as well? Oh, no, she just was already gravely wounded. That's right. Gain a bonus point of armor and always provide high cover to all adjacent squad mates. I love it. We can be the defensive paladin I've always wanted to be.
Hello, Commander.
We got an engineer. So before we forget, engineer, please begin excavation. That way we can get to work on building the shadow chamber and building the psionics lab as soon as possible, because we still got those rookies doing nothing. For now, though, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Again, for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.
I'll be the first to admit,